This presentation is the action plan analysis of the impact of brain breaks on student achievement in students in grades K through 5 by Clarissa R. Barrett. The figures on this slide are from the Alabama State Department of Education's report card for the 2020-2021 school year. Figure 1 shows 45% of students in the state of Alabama were proficient in English language arts, and Figure 2 shows 22% of students were proficient in mathematics in the state. These percentages show the difficulties that many students are having in mastering the standards in their grade level across the state. The figures on this slide are also from the Alabama State Department of Education's report card website. However, these figures focus on the scores from Hard Elementary School for the 2020-2021 school year. Figure 3 shows 10% of students at this school were proficient in English language arts, and Figure 4 shows that less than 1% of students at this school were proficient in mathematics. From the data from the state of Alabama and Hard Elementary School, it is imperative to figure out innovative classroom strategies to help students retain information and improve the scores on the ACAP assessment and any other assessment. The problem to be addressed in this research study is the poor academic achievement of students in a K-5 urban setting. The purpose of this research study is to explore the impact of brain breaks on student achievement. The literature research for the study began with the social cognitive theory, according to the Boston University School of Public Health. This theory considers the unique way in which individuals acquire and maintain behavior, while also considering the social environment in which individuals perform the behavior. In the classroom, the information that the teacher has taught to students is often cemented through their social interactions with peers. Another theory used is the cognitivism theory. As stated by Fulbrook, learning occurs when the students recognize information either by finding new explanations or adapting old ones. This shows how students need time to process the new information learned in the school day. In regard to human memory, Young states the brains of students can literally overload with what amounts to intellectual clutter. This information is based on the cognitive load theory by John Sweller. In this research, it indicates the need of rest to keep the mind sharp for learning. As for brain breaks, Westlake and Christian explain that brain breaks facilitate opportunities for students to breathe, relax, recharge, and refocus. Brain breaks help to energize students to be able to continue with their daily learning. With reference to student achievement, research from Donnelly and team determined that physical activity has a positive impact on cognitive function as well as brain structure and function. In summary, study findings were not consistent in how breaks could improve academic achievement in all subject matter. The research shows brain breaks has a positive impact on students' academic achievement. Some students show growth in assessment scores, and others show students able to focus more during instruction. The action plan for the research studies is as follows. It will be a quantitative study with experimental design. A sample of 40 students in grades K through 5 will be chosen, 20 for the experimental group and 20 for the control group, and these students will be selected through a simple random sample. The ACAP assessment will be conducted at the end of the year only. The following assessment instruments will be given 3 times during the school year at the beginning, middle, and end. Grades K through 3 will take the Dibbles assessment for reading. Grades 4 and 5 will take STAR reading assessment. And grades K through 5 will take the STAR math assessment. For this plan to work, there must be teamwork with the teachers within the experimental group of students. They must be willing to plan lessons and schedule brain breaks throughout the day at the designated times and for the designated intensity. In addition, there must be collaboration with administration and coaches to access the data to analyze for this study. This study cannot begin until after the beginning of the year assessments have been taken for both Dibbles and STAR. Then the study participants will be selected and consent forms will be sent home to parents. Once all forms have been signed and received, the study will begin. The experimental group will receive brain breaks every day and the control group will not. We will analyze data for the first time after the middle of the year assessments and will analyze again after the end of the year assessments. To make sure the study is valid, the researchers will have weekly lesson plan creation with teachers of the experimental group. Students must receive the correct number of brain breaks each day and for the allotted time. Training will be given to teachers in the use of brain breaks, and the level of activity will be predetermined for each brain break. Assessment scores will not be labeled with student names. Scores will be identified by a number to conceal students' identity. Since the study participants are minor and some students might have special needs, the researchers must be careful in how they conduct the study and handle the data. In addition, the study must be approved by the Institutional Review Board before beginning. Results. The data from the study must show how students' academic achievement improved due to the use of brain break interventions in the classroom throughout the entire school year. To see student achievement grow, what needs to be seen? Consistent growth in scores on assessments in all subject areas due to brain break interventions. After analyzing my original plan, I realized that I need to increase the number of study participants in order to secure the validity of my study. There are some areas of additional research that will be needed. To improve student achievement, there should be more studying of how the brain actually works when learning new content, how the brain retains information for the long term, and how much rest time does a child's brain need when learning new things.